Hello everyone, we're back with an update to the last osu veto report on Wing My Way. Mediation results are in. I don't know if anyone saw that, but here's a quick update. Again, the veto was regarding this log off now set on Wing My Way by Kotoko. Regarding the jumps, effectively the way the map was created, using sharp angled jumps, was unfitting for the song itself, right? The song just didn't support the way that they mapped it. And the results are in. That's how it is. After an anonymous vote, the veto will be dismissed. And you can see, by clicking on that link, you can see the results. So they are dismissed. It was 51% of the vote voted to uphold the veto, 49% voted to reject the veto, and as in current year, at current date, as you can see in the bottom right, it takes 60% of the entire BN voting group to uphold a veto. And so the veto was dismissed because it did not receive that 60% threshold. As you can see, some of the comments, a lot of them are, it's fine or it's whatever, it doesn't really matter. Some of them are saying that the veto wasn't clear enough as to what they needed to change in order to lift the veto after, if it was, say, upheld. And then a lot of them are, like, I thought this one was a good one, is that while the map is not very good, right, it's unfitting in terms of its, it doesn't have a lot of spacing emphasis and things like that, and a lot of things that are being emphasized by the mapping don't really make sense. The veto, the way it was written, didn't really address that, and instead it went on the route of the song doesn't support the way that this is mapped. The whole idea of sharp angle spam, the map, the song itself doesn't support that style of mapping, which many BNs disagreed with. They thought that angle for the veto didn't have validity, and so they rejected the premise of the veto, as you can see here, and among others. So something like this, like, people don't like it, but the way that the veto is done is not something that they could personally agree with. So, as you can see, one of the notable comments in the thread, I thought, that stood out to me was from Nania. A lot of people really appreciated Nania's comment. Basically that they don't think that we should limit songs to certain styles. Everyone interprets songs differently. The problem, in Nania's opinion, is the execution of the style. And so in the top diff, there's a lot of instances where barely audible sounds are mapped to the same spacing and jumps backed by vocals during the ki. Parts where spacing could be more varied to match the vocal intensity. And because the actual map doesn't really capture or represent those nuances in the song, it ends up making the map feel like aim training map, even though that may not have been the intention that Log Off Now had. So, yeah. That's about it for the veto. Feel free to go check out the map yourself. And have a good one.